to talk about Shakur Stevenson. Is he the new boogeyman in boxing? And we spoke on this before. It's not a label that you want to have in the sport of boxing, being the boogeyman. That ain't what you want to have, and I'll explain that once again real quick. But yeah, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Patreon, links in the description. Hit the link tree, follow me everywhere, other platforms and all that. So, we had Frank Martin ghost him. The ghost ghosted him. That's a shocker. Kid Austin got up out of there, didn't want to fight him. You know, some people say Devin ducked him with a low ball offer. Some people will say Tank ducking him. You know, there's been quite a few people who don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. Now, usually when you associate somebody with being the boogeyman, there's some, associated with being a vicious puncher. When you talk about guys like Lucas Matias, I mean, Hagler was a really good puncher, probably wasn't that one punch knockout type of guy, but guys that's usually got that moniker around their name. Julian Jackson, guys like that was avoided, for a minute. Keith Thurman was kind of in that feared zone where guys didn't want to fight him. Remember, he said if I knocked on Adrian Broner door, he wouldn't answer. He pulled up on Paulie. It was the fear of his power. Even when Earl wore that jacket, because you can't take that jacket off. I'm going to talk about that in this video. Even Earl wore that jacket at one point. It was, the vicious body punching. And I'm just trying to think throughout history, the guys, there were guys that were kind of that boogeyman that was avoided because of their defensive prowess and their difficult style. Miguel Vasquez, Winky Wright, just guys that necessarily wasn't the best punchers, but they was difficult to fight in. Shakur kind of lands kind of more on that list. Defensive wizard, difficult to fight, hard to look good against. Williams Zepeda ducked him as well too, So he kind of had that moniker of being, tough on the eyes, and then he was disliked. He was one of those guys, and people say, oh, he was disliked because of Bud. No, that's not why he was disliked. That was kind of can go into the reasoning, but one of the reasons was he punched that girl in Miami. So they vilified him then. And what also hurt even before that was when, he had that situation where, he didn't sign with Floyd and PBC, and they was mad at him for not doing that and signing with Bob. So then you had the incident where, Lubin had the Hennessy bottle and he punched the old girl, which a lot of these young brothers make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? When you in the heat of the battle, you ain't paying attention to what the hell you doing most of the time. And I ain't saying he right. But, that shouldn't define him. And a lot of people that judged him did a lot worse than that. Let's just keep it a bean. All these people on social media judging everybody, actions, and then judging everybody's decisions and how did you do that and then the third. And they made even by far worse decisions than they did. You know what I mean? So I ain't sitting here honestly trying to judge nobody. That's just me personally. I ain't judging you. We make our mistakes. We do things, we make our mistakes. That's just life, right? So they ain't like him because that. Then you throwing the Bud thing, the Top Rank thing. Like I said, that's where it started at. And then, a lot of people, the masses didn't like him because when he promised, a great performance, he put on a snoozer versus Edwin De Los Santos. And then he said he was going to put another master class performance on against Artem's spinach artichoke, and he didn't do that. A lot of people, didn't like that. So really pretty much, and people try to justify, but Floyd was like that. They said that about the old Floyd. When Floyd was young, he was taking risks. Shakur Stevenson is a defensive player, a defensive fighter. He gonna always be in position to defend. But my thing is, I started to kind of notice, I had a few issues with him, and the damn if he give a fuck with my issues. I'm just saying them. I had a few issues. I didn't like how he didn't smash Joey Gonzalez. That's my problem. It seemed like he had more vitriol for Devin Haney when they was beefing than he had for Joette. But that's always the narrative with niggas, That's always the narrative. We had more vitriol and hatred for each other, but we give everybody else a pass. But, I understand his girlfriend at the time, and we all knew that wasn't gonna last. Why would you want to procreate and have a son or daughter around a family who didn't like you because of your skin color? We knew it wasn't gonna last. So he held back and just outboxed Joey Gonzalez. Even before that, he said he went to the gym to get that respect. Look here, I'm not trying to get no respect to nobody that's not showing me no respect. They don't like me because of my skin color. They ain't respecting me. Look here, if I meet a girl family and they don't like me off rip, guess what? Fuck it. I'm not about to come back and get your respect. I'm not trying to fight to get your respect. I'm not trying to fight for your approval. Fuck it. Either you tell that woman you choose me or you choose them. I ain't mad who you choose. I'm not trying to market to you. I'm not saying, ooh, baby, I got Popeyes. That little, nah. Like, go do what you want to do. You know, one of my favorite saying Shannon Sharp said, he said, I ain't got no bars in my house. You can leave whenever you want to leave. Yeah, I don't play them games. I don't chuck and jive with people who don't got my best interest. Once I kind of see you on some whole shit, man, I just separate. I'm not about to argue with you, fight with you. I don't need to know why you don't got my best interest. See you later. It will, when motherfuckers show you who they are and show you your hand, anything happen after that, if you keep them around, it's your fault. It's not their fault. Be real with yourself. So I'm not fighting. That's when I kind of started looking at him. I said, you should have smashed that nigga. You should have knocked him out. Fuck how she feel. She just the flavor for the month. She's just the flavor for the season. She's just the flavor for the year. Now look at you, got a whole nother woman. I'd have smashed. He should have smashed him. He in there playing with him. So right then and there, I knew he didn't really have no killer instinct. So I kind of was looking at him funny. Then he fought the cop, the Nibia cop. And he hit him with something. He admitted that he hit me with something hard. So I started boxing. I knew he don't got no chin, bro. Either he ain't got no chin or he don't like to get hit. And nobody like to get hit, but I get vibes like, bro, I get vibes from him. He ain't got no chin, bro. He a scary ass nigga. And I don't like scary fighters. See, you can compare him to Floyd. Floyd was a scary nigga. Floyd to take something to get something historically. When he got older, he got smarter. Stop comparing the old nigga to a young dude. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson just too scary for me, bro. He fights scary. When he got in there and fought, Edwin De La Santos, I went to sleep, man. Thank God I went to sleep that night, bro. I was trying to stay up, and I go see I'd be working tomorrow. Man, dude, that was the best decision I made. But then I stayed up for T.O. and Jermaine Ortiz. I'm like, full. But he's scary. He's a scary ass nigga. I'm telling you, in the ring, he's scary. And reason why Cam and Mason got into it with him because how he talk don't match how he fight. That's like me saying, yeah, man, I got this, I don't know, box Chevy, Caprice, clean, no rust, sitting on dubs. I need 10 racks for it. The motor clean, all that, man, no rust. The interior redone. You get there, got rust on there. The 20s are rusted. Interior, it don't look all good, whatever. You gotta, like, nah, I ain't getting you, man, this shit worth 4 or 5 if that at best. You can't say you got something that's clean and then I get there and it's not there. Like, come on, it's not that. That's a fact. That's a fact. So that's him. He's a boogeyman because he sparred a lot of different people. He's really good. He's tough to hit. But I don't know why people avoid fighting him. Especially a guy like Williams Zepeda. You can close the gap on him. You can outwork Shakur Stevenson. Force him to do something different. But he's a talented fighter. But he's a boogeyman because it's both. He born and he very, very talented. So the supreme confidence he talk with, people don't see it. Because when they watch boxing, they watch it for excitement. They watch it for the glory. They watch it for the literal blood, sweat, and tears. And when you watch this fight, ain't that much action. He always in position to defend. He not always in position to be on the offense neither. He gonna go to defense. So you need somebody like Williams Zepeda who gonna throw punches. And if you don't throw no punches versus him, you gonna lose. I don't understand why he ducking that fade, to be honest. I don't get it. Shakur is an amazing fighter, but he can be outworked. You know, he can be outworked. He can be outpointed. And then you touch that chin, I have a theory to believe you can put him to sleep. He'll just ball up and all that running he be doing in the ring and that movement and the way they scoring fights ever since Canelo Triple G won, you can beat him. So I don't really see him on a high end spectrum of guys. Like, you know, you talking about them treacherous guys like Matias and Julian Jack, them thunderous punchers. He ain't on that. And even when you talking about, you know, Miguel Vasquez and Winky Wright being on the difficult side, defensive side of the game, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I see deficiencies there as far as, you know, or I have questions. I don't have questions. I have questions. So, but, you know, a lot of these dudes just saying nah. They just saying no. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.